Welcome to my channel, Ask and Answer. Coca Cola is a popular carbonated soft drink. I am sure most of us have consumed Coca Cola before. Almost everyone likes its taste. But do you know it has other uses other than for drinking? Coca Cola can be used in various ways beyond just drinking. We are going to share 14 tips on alternative uses for Coca Cola. Before we continue, you may click the like button and subscribe button for more videos in the future. Cleaning toilet bowls. The acidity in Coca Cola makes it an effective cleaner for toilet bowls. When poured into the toilet, it reacts with mineral stains and rust rings, breaking them down over time. To use, start by flushing the toilet to wet the bowl's surface. Then, pour a can of Coca Cola into the bowl, ensuring that it covers the stained areas. Allow it to sit for at least an hour or overnight for more stubborn stains. The acidity will gradually dissolve the deposits, making it easier to remove with a toilet brush. After scrubbing, flush the toilet to rinse away the residue. This method can help restore your toilet bowl's shine and cleanliness without the need for harsh chemical cleaners. Removing rust. Coca Cola's acid content makes it an unconventional but surprisingly effective rust remover. Items like old tools, small metal parts, or even rusty screws can benefit from a Coke bath. Place the rusted item in a container, such as a bowl or bucket, and submerge it in Coca Cola. Allow it to soak for several hours or, for severe rust, overnight. The acid in the soda will slowly eat away at the rust, loosening it from the metal surface. After soaking, use a wire brush or steel wool to scrub away the loosened rust. Rinse the item thoroughly with water and dry it to prevent further rusting. Cleaning greasy stains. Coca Cola's ability to break down grease makes it useful for removing greasy stains from clothing and fabric. To use, apply a small amount of Coke directly onto the greasy stain, ensuring it covers the affected area. Gently rub the fabric together or use a soft cloth to work the Coca Cola into the stain. Let it sit for about 15 to 30 minutes to allow the soda to penetrate and loosen the grease. Afterward, wash the garment as you typically would, following the care label instructions. Be sure to rinse the fabric thoroughly to remove any soda residue and prevent stickiness. Polishing coins. If you have old or tarnished coins that you'd like to restore to their former shine, Coca Cola can help. Fill a container with enough Coca Cola to fully submerge the coins you want to clean. Place the coins in the soda and allow them to soak for several hours or overnight. During this time, the acid in the Coca Cola will react with tarnish and oxidation on the coin's surface. After soaking, gently rub each coin with a soft cloth or a toothbrush to remove any remaining tarnish or residue. Rinse the coins thoroughly with water to remove any remaining soda and pat them dry with a clean cloth. This method can breathe new life into old coins. Cleaning pans and baking sheets. Coca Cola can be a valuable tool for tackling tough, baked-on food residue and grease on cookware. When dealing with a dirty pan or baking sheet, first remove any loose food particles. Then, pour Coca Cola directly onto the affected areas, ensuring they are well covered. Allow the soda to sit for several hours or overnight for particularly stubborn residue. The acidity in the Coca Cola will help break down the baked-on grime, making it easier to remove. After soaking, use a scrubbing pad or a brush to agitate the residue. Rinse the cookware thoroughly with water and wash it with dish soap as usual to remove any remaining soda residue. This method can save you considerable time and effort when cleaning heavily soiled kitchen items. Cleaning windshields. Coca Cola can be a surprising ally in the battle against stubborn bug splatters and road grime on your car's windshield. To use, pour a small amount of Coca Cola onto a soft cloth or sponge. Gently scrub the affected areas of the windshield, paying extra attention to bug-splattered sections. The soda's acidity helps break down and loosen the debris, making it easier to remove. Once you've scrubbed the windshield to your satisfaction, rinse it thoroughly with water. Ensure that all the soda residue is removed to prevent stickiness. A clean windshield can enhance visibility and improve driving safety. Marinade. Coca Cola can serve as an excellent base for meat marinades, particularly when you're aiming for sweet and tangy flavors. The soda's natural sweetness pairs well with various seasonings and complements the smoky taste of barbecue. To create a Coca Cola marinade, combine Coca Cola with other ingredients like soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, garlic, onions, and spices such as paprika, chili powder, or black pepper. Adjust the quantities of these ingredients according to your taste preferences. Place your choice of meat, commonly used for ribs, chicken, or pork, in a resealable plastic bag or a marinating dish. Pour the marinade over it, and refrigerate for several hours or overnight. The Coca Cola marinade will help tenderize the meat and infuse it with a unique flavor profile. Before cooking, remove the meat from the marinade, allowing any excess liquid to drain, and proceed with your preferred cooking method, such as grilling or baking. Tenderizing meat. Beyond its role as a marinade base, Coca Cola can also be used to tenderize tough cuts of meat directly. When used as a tenderizing agent, the soda's acidity helps break down connective tissues and fibers in the meat, resulting in a more tender and flavorful dish. To tenderize meat with Coca Cola, place the meat in a container or resealable plastic bag and pour enough Coca Cola to cover it fully. Seal the container or bag and refrigerate for several hours or overnight. The Coca Cola will work its magic on the meat, making it easier to chew and enhancing its overall tenderness. After the tenderizing process, remove the meat from the Coca Cola and discard the liquid. You can then proceed with your preferred cooking method, such as grilling, braising, or slow cooking, to achieve a delicious, melt-in-your-mouth result. Neutralizing skunk odor. When your pet falls victim to a skunk spray, the odor can be overwhelming. Coca Cola can help neutralize this foul smell during the bathing process. After rinsing your pet with water, mix Coca Cola with water in a container, creating a dilute solution. Use this solution to thoroughly rinse your pet's fur, making sure to cover all areas that were sprayed. The Coca Cola will help break down the skunk's oily spray and reduce its lingering odor. Afterward, shampoo your pet as usual with pet-safe shampoo to remove any remaining residue. Rinse your pet thoroughly, and the combination of Coca Cola and shampoo should help alleviate the skunk odor. Cleaning grout. Over time, grout lines in bathroom and kitchen tiles can become discolored and stained with mold and mildew. Coca Cola can be a helpful tool for cleaning and restoring grout to its original color. To clean grout with Coca Cola, start by applying the soda directly to the grout lines, ensuring they are thoroughly saturated. Allow the Coca Cola to sit for at least 15 to 30 minutes, or longer for tougher stains. The soda's acidity will work to break down the mold, mildew, and discoloration. After soaking, use a grout brush or an old toothbrush to scrub the grout lines vigorously. The bristles will help agitate and lift away the loosened stains. Rinse the area with water and wipe it clean with a cloth or mop. This method can refresh the appearance of your tiled surfaces without the need for harsh chemical cleaners. Unclogging drains. Coca Cola's acidity can be useful in breaking down minor clogs in sink and toilet drains. When faced with a slow draining or partially clogged drain, pour a can of Coca Cola down the affected drain. Ensure that the Coca Cola makes its way into the drain pipe. Allow it to sit for an hour or longer, if possible, to give the soda time to react with the clog. The acid in the Coca Cola will work to dissolve and break down the blockage, making it easier to clear. After the waiting period, flush the drain with hot water to help wash away the loosened debris. This method can be an effective, eco-friendly way to address minor drainage issues. Removing gum. Gum can be notoriously difficult to remove from clothing, hair, or other surfaces. Coca Cola can help make this task more manageable. If you have gum-stuck clothing, first place the garment in a plastic bag and put it in the freezer. Allow it to chill for several hours, which will harden the gum and make it easier to scrape off. For gum-stuck hair, pour a small amount of Coca Cola directly onto the gum, ensuring that it saturates the area. Let it sit for a few minutes to soften the gum. Afterward, gently peel or scrape off the gum using a comb or your fingers. Loosening bolts. Rusty or stuck bolts can be challenging to remove, but Coca Cola's acidity can help break down rust and corrosion, making the task more manageable. To use Coca Cola as a bolt loosener, start by pouring a small amount of the soda directly onto the rusted or stuck bolt. Ensure that the Coca Cola covers the entire bolt surface. Allow it to sit for at least 15 to 30 minutes or longer for severe rust. The acid in the Coca Cola will gradually work to dissolve the rust and corrosion, making it easier to turn the bolt with a wrench, pliers, or a socket set. After the waiting period, attempt to turn the bolt gently to avoid stripping it. Finally, rinse the area with water to remove any remaining soda and residue. This method can save you time and effort when dealing with stubborn bolts. Repelling pests. Some gardeners believe that Coca Cola can serve as a deterrent for pests such as snails and slugs. The stickiness and sugar content of the soda may discourage these creatures from crawling over your plants. To use Coca Cola as a pest repellent, dilute it with water in a spray bottle, creating a mixture with a ratio of approximately 1 part Coca Cola to 2 parts water. Shake the bottle to ensure thorough mixing. Spray the mixture directly onto the plants or around the perimeter of your garden, paying attention to areas where pests are most likely to appear. Reapply the Coca Cola mixture as needed, especially after rainfall, to maintain its effectiveness. While some gardeners have reported success with this method, it's essential to monitor your plants for any adverse effects and exercise caution to prevent overuse or damage to your garden. Keep in mind that while Coca Cola can be used for these alternative purposes, it's essential to handle it with care and ensure proper cleaning and rinsing afterward, especially in cases where it comes into contact with surfaces or objects that will be used for food or personal hygiene. Additionally, some of these uses may be more effective with other specialized cleaning or cooking products, so consider your options based on the specific task at hand. You may share your experience in the comments section below if you know other uses of Coca Cola. If this video has helped you, give it a like and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching Ask and Answer.